parents often say we want to wait and see, because they have the idea that a powered wheelchair is something they want to avoid as long as possible, because they see it as a failure, and they only see it as if we begin with powered mobility, that is the final sign that the child will always be in a powered wheelchair. And it might be dangerous to say that, but I try to motivate parents to young children when they are around 6 months, that if your child gets the opportunity to use a powered wheelchair, they might not need a powered wheelchair in the future, or they might be more able to get a more stable posture and maybe even being able to walk. So my advice is that even if the child has quite minor or moderate disability, it's so good to begin with powered mobility early, because it could prevent future problems, or at least make them smaller. Because I typically say that if you are in a powered wheelchair and you go round in circles, either to the right or to the left, then you actually train postural control in seated position, which you have such an advantage of when you try to stabilize your posture in standing posture. So it's really an advantage. And then you also learn about how to keep your trunk upright even if you reach for something, because then you change the weight relationships in your body, and you need to compensate for that with muscles in your trunk. But you never think of that, how important that is. And you have this motor learning in a powered wheelchair. So to parents and other professionals, sometimes this sounds very odd, that you actually practice postural control when you're in a powered wheelchair, which is very good for the children. And then they think it's fun, and that, I think, is the most important thing. That if you have fun, then you also learn so much better. And the parents also are satisfied when they see their children happy, as well as the professionals.